Welcome to another episode of the Echo Now podcast. My name is Blessing Edre, and today with me I have a very young person doing so much in Cross River State. He's no other person than Mr. Timothy.
Ekawu.
Okay, Mr. Timothy is a recent graduate from the University of Cross River State, Unicross. Yes, he's no longer Kutech anymore, and he just completed his undergraduate studies from the Department of Computer Science. And he's also a cryptocurrency expert. He's one time this, one time that. You know, if you've been into the school unionism, you realize that these people are big people. But today we'll be discussing the banking system, especially in the crypto industry. We've had a whole lot of buzz about people making profit and at the same time people losing their money. And this, of course, has led to so many persons having issues in terms of committing suicide, being depressed, because who wants to lose money, right? So,
Yeah.
Mr. Timothy, how has it been in the tech system as a crypto trader?
Okay. Thank you very much, and thank you for having me. The cryptocurrency space is a very dynamic one, in the sense that you have a lot of things, you have a lot of experience to gain, and you have to be on your A game to be able to succeed. Now, for me, I started this journey 2019,
Yeah.
2020. Yes. And I would say it has been a very smooth sail and rough sail, in the sense that there are times where I made good money and there are times where I lost good money too. So um, it's a space that if you're coming into, you need to be dedicated. You need to be ready to spend time, resources to learn. Because there's something we always say, you learn before you earn. Yes.
Okay, so would like for a young person, for example, I'm a novice, would you
Okay.
say that I would need a background from the tech space first for me to be able to learn how to trade? Do I necessarily need a degree in computer science or something?
No, not at all. Basically, as far as you have access to a good phone or a good laptop and internet,
Okay.
you are good to go.
Okay. So it's more like anybody can actually be a crypto trader.
Yes, anybody can actually be a crypto trader once you are ready to invest the time and the resources and the energy to learn.
Okay. So we of recent we've had so many coins, like we've heard of so many coins. So I don't know, what would you say about, is there any qualification for owning a coin, or how do people own this coin, and how do they even put it online for people to get to invest in it?
Okay, there are no qualifications to own a coin. Basically, owning a coin just have to do with what you represent or what service you want to offer. Now, owning a coin right now has been made so simple that within 5 to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you can create a coin if you want to. Yes, this period, this bull run period that we are now, this space time we are now, you can actually create a coin within 5 to 10 minutes or even 15 minutes on different blockchains. So now you have the Solana blockchain, you have the Ethereum, you have the BTC, Bitcoin, you have the Sui. You have a lot of blockchains now that offer you the platform to be able to create a coin. Now, you creating a coin basically have to, when you create a coin, what do you want to achieve with this coin? What services do you have to offer that you need this coin? So basically, so some coins are created to serve as a payment gateway.
Okay.
Yes,
Is it like the Paystar guys?
more better than themselves, because
Okay.
right now doing transaction with cryptocurrency is faster, it's
Okay.
cheaper and easier. No
Okay.
stress, no need for any paperwork, no
Okay,
nothing.
but then we are still having issues of it being generally accepted, unlike our usual currencies where you go anywhere and it's being accepted. There's still this restriction as to what you can use it to buy. For example, I can't go to a normal Nigerian market and make payment with it. The other day, I think I had a conversation with two guys, and he was like, crypto has come to stay. Everybody has to accept it. that if the woman in the market cannot accept it, he or she should go back to the village. So, as much as we are looking towards using the online payment, are there other restrictions? Like, is there a barrier to it being accepted?
Okay, basically, that guy is not totally wrong because crypto has actually come to stay. It's a technology that is evolving, so we need to preach the gospel of crypto far and wide for people to accept it. Now, talking about barrier, right now, only for us here in Nigeria, our government, the Nigerian government, is yet to totally accept it.
Okay.
Unlike countries like the United States,
Okay.
countries like um, United States, even
Mm.
India have signed bills, passed bills
Okay. To
into
accept
to
it.
accept it. Yes.
Okay.
So basically, it's a process that's evolving.
Okay.
So for a market woman
Okay.
who doesn't have the knowledge, it's just to preach it to her, explain it in a term or language she can understand. But
Okay.
for the meantime, we still accept
Okay.
paper currency.
Again, you just mentioned that the Nigerian government is still having little restrictions to accepting it.
Yeah.
What can you actually say is their reasons? And will you say those reasons are really in line with what crypto is about?
Okay. Basically, what Nigerian government is, for me, is scared of is the fact that um, it's anonymous.
Okay, it can be used for fraud,
Yes. So you can actually use it for the wrong thing.
money
So
laundering, and the
yes.
rest.
But mind you, even our top politicians are the ones guilty of the crimes that they are
Okay.
scared of.
Okay. So earlier on, you mentioned bull and bearish. I don't know. Are there cryptocurrency terms? Can you throw more light on that?
Okay, yeah, the bullish market and the bearish market are terms in crypto that we use. There are a lot of other terms we use.
Okay.
So for a bull market or a bullish market, basically it's a period where prices of projects of coins tend
Okay.
to appreciate, rise very well, and you get reasonable gains from it once as an investor or as a trader.
Okay.
So if you are investing in a bullish period, a bullish market, you can gain up to 3, 4, 5 times of your investment.
Okay.
While the bearish season or market is basically the opposite, where the
Okay.
prices tend to depreciate, drop drastically, and you lose money.
Okay.
Yes.
So in a bullish market, is it that these people are trading at the wrong time, or what makes it like that?
Bullish market.
Yes.
Um, Bullish market is when prices appreciate.
Oh, oh,
Yes.
okay.
So
Okay.
that is even the perfect time
Then I'm
to
saying, are
trade.
there specific time for this trading? Is there a time that I'll just put my money and then I'm cashing out very big, or is there a time I need to go in and then I'm losing? Are there time for trading?
Okay. Basically, cryptocurrency is timing.
Okay.
So yes, there are time for it. So it's always advisable to get into projects when they are at their infancy, that
Okay.
they are new, they are quite cheap. Let's say, for example, a project just launched and it's like $1 for one of the coin now, and you get in on it within 1 month, 2, 3 weeks to 1 month, 2 months, it appreciates in price in the bullish market.
Okay.
Now, your investment of let's say $100
Okay.
at the price of $1 for one of it,
Okay.
when you get to like 5 times, you're already having $500. Your
Okay.
$100 becomes $500.
Okay.
Now, imagine you having $500 and somebody comes to invest at that period where you're having your $500.
Okay.
You who invested earlier, you'll be
Okay.
wanting to take profit.
Okay.
So imagine there are like 100 persons who invested earlier and they're
So that's
taking
like more
profit.
like a good time for you who came early and a
Yes,
bad time for the person who came late.
late, yes.
Okay. Now, as much as people make a whole lot of profits from crypto, we're talking about depression and suicide.
Yes.
How would you suggest that people should handle this depression in terms of when you're putting in money and then you're losing in money? Or have
Okay.
you ever had that experience?
Yes. I was going to say that I have had my experience, a very terrible experience to say. Um, it's an experience that I was so depressed for 3 4 months.
Oh,
I must say it also affected my studies because
okay.
I can't forget that date, 4th of October, 2022.
Please thank
I
God
can't.
it's not October 2022.
Yes. Um, Now crypto
Okay.
has its bad side.
Okay.
Yes. Um, the bad side is apart from money laundering, you can be scammed too.
Okay.
Your account can be hacked,
Hmm.
and you can buy into bad projects where they will rock pull you. That is developers of projects. Their
Okay.
intention is just to scam people, rock pull you of your
Okay.
money.
Okay.
Now, my experience I had that period
Mm.
that puts me in a state of depression for that length of time was I had just, by the grace of God, traded and made over $18,000.
Okay.
And that fateful day, I, I, I really don't know, but for that fateful day, I logged into my account
Okay.
and I saw that the whole $18,000 was gone,
Oh. That's it was wiped out totally.
wiped out. I was hacked.
Jeez.
Now imagine something you worked 2019,
Mm.
2020,
You've
2021,
invested time,
invested
energy,
time, energy,
money,
sleepless night, and the rest, and somebody just somewhere
wiped it
hacks and
off.
what? Man, some persons said were even like they were doubting me, thinking because
You did you crowdfund for the
mm,
trade?
that the good thing there was that it was just myself and a trusted friend.
Okay, okay. So I believe that was why it didn't really became a big deal.
Nah, if not that,
Oh,
I've been dragging my shirt around
oh.
everywhere.
Okay. So which means that we are when it comes to crypto, we have to look into security.
Very well, very well.
Okay, okay, okay. So more like if you're not careful, you're likely going to be scammed.
Yes.
So I believe it's some of those biases that the Nigerian government is still holding back a little bit. But would you say that it was because you were in Nigeria? No, it can happen to anybody, irrespective of your country.
It can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody. If you don't take your security measures. You don't
Mm-hmm.
put in security measures to
Mm,
safeguard your wallet, like two-factor authentication,
okay.
always changing your password,
Okay.
not giving out your phones to anybody, strangers, and
Okay.
your phrases too. Your 12
Okay.
phrase or 24 phrase should be a
Okay.
secret that only you and only you knows.
Okay.
So those are some of the security measures you have to put in check.
Okay.
So it can happen to anybody. It can happen to anybody.
Okay. So what did you do like in that state of depression? What did you do? How were you able to overcome it?
Man, I must say that period, I would say first it was God because
God.
it was God, nothing else other than God.
So was there a time you were attempting thinking of suicide or something?
For suicide did not come to mind because of my family members because they were all aware of what happened.
Okay. So they were
And
more like constantly checking up on you to see
yes,
how you're doing.
yes,
So it wasn't really like a big deal. So now, like for somebody who is going to be new, like me, I'm a newbie, and all this money you're calling, I don't want to listen to the failures. I want to focus on that money. What would you say that should be one of the basic things I should do if I want to venture into crypto as a first time person?
okay. As a first time person, you have to first have the zeal.
Okay.
Yes, you must have that zeal that I want to learn this thing because crypto is not a get rich quick scheme. Anybody that tells you come and put 10 naira and you get 100 naira in the next 2 hours, it's a lie. That's not crypto.
Hmm.
Crypto will test your patience.
Okay.
Will test your patience.
Okay.
So you have to first have the zeal,
Okay.
zeal to learn before you start earning.
Okay.
Then you have to also attach yourself with someone who has the experience, either someone that has experience or a community.
Someone like you have to belong to a community.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So basically, when you talk about community, like, do we have any active crypto community in Cross River State?
Uh, I created one back then in school where basically my friends, my schoolmates, And there was one Bitcoin pizza hangout. It's a yearly thing they do every time. So
Okay.
yeah, they but you can actually create your community if you're a
Okay.
good crypto trader.
No,
You
I'm
have
asking for like first time people because I can't create a community when I'm new to
no, I
the
know.
industry. Eh?
Okay, yes. For now, there is just one. That's the Cross River State um, Bitcoin pizza hangout.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on Telegram.
Okay.
But that one is just but the problem with that one is that it's as a first timer, you don't really know anybody there.
Okay.
So that you'll not also be scammed by a fellow
Okay.
trader.
Okay.
Yes, so you have to diligently look for someone you can trust.
Okay. Now back to us debunking some myths. I know that some persons feel that crypto is like a gamble, but being that you've have experience in this area, what are those things you say that people should not do as crypto traders? People should not do, and what would you say that people should do? I know you've mentioned research that anybody that wants to venture into it, you have to be patient, you have to do. So, but what are those things you say people shouldn't do if they want to succeed in the crypto sector?
Okay, if you want to succeed in crypto, diversify.
Hmm.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Okay. No, like should they invest in different coins?
Yes, different coins under different narratives.
Okay.
Yes. For me now, sir, I won't even advise a newbie
Okay.
to go into coins like Bitcoin or Ethereum
Okay.
because those ones, their market cap are quite high. So
Okay.
your return on investment won't be reasonable.
Okay.
So now look out for projects who have solid use cases.
Okay.
Who have
Like
okay, you have Sui.
okay.
Sui is out there. You
Okay.
have Injective, that is ING.
Okay.
You have Aptos,
Okay.
um, and lots more.
Okay. So the ones you just mentioned, are they coins or are they wallets?
No, 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 they are coins.
Okay.
They are
More
coins.
like they are new coins. So if you don't have enough capacity, you can actually start with those smaller ones.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Those ones are actually solid projects. They are projects with solid utility. Now, there are
Okay.
some other parts of crypto called the meme coins. Those ones
Okay.
are for quick returns.
Okay. When you
Yes.
say quick return, how long are you looking at for the trading?
There's also let me also state something. There's also
Okay.
a repercussion to it, a side
Effect.
yes, if
Yeah.
to it because you could also those are the ones that can easily be robbed. Cool.
Okay.
Yes. So if you don't get into a project or a meme coin that has some sort of good use case,
Okay.
you can lose your money to it too.
Okay.
But meme coins can give you 10x of your capital within
Okay.
days or within hours self.
Okay.
Yes.
So more like trading can actually be done for long term. It's not like an hourly or something. You can actually put a trade for more than 1 week or something.
Yes, I've held a trade for 2 months.
2 months.
I've held a trade for 1 month.
That's
I'm even
serious.
currently holding a trade now going to 1 month.
Okay. Okay. But such kind of trades are not for newbies. They are for people like you.
Not really necessarily need people like me.
Okay.
They are for anybody who is ready to go into the space.
Okay.
It's just that, like I say, diversify.
Okay.
If you have like $1,000,
Okay.
now you say $1,000, I'm going to diversify this. $250 for solid project,
Okay.
$250 for reserve.
Okay.
That one it's going to just remain stable coins.
Mm-hmm.
$250 for meme coins.
Mm-hmm.
Then the other $250 for any other thing you want to do.
Okay.
So you don't go in all in one project.
Okay.
So let's say your $250 for meme coins, you're able to turn it to $1,000 again.
More like it has covered for your
Yes,
industry. So you kept mentioning a main project. What's that?
meme.
Uh,
Okay,
project.
a meme project or meme coins, they are basically coins with little or no use case. They are just created for fun,
Okay.
just for the fun of it.
Okay.
Yeah, for example, the Donald Trump, the president of
Okay.
US,
Trump coin.
his coin. Yes, it's a very good example of meme coin. Even Doge.
Okay.
Doge is a meme coin, but gradually it's evolving into a solid project because of utilities that have been attached to it.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So it's more like every main project has the ability to move to a normal coin or something.
Yes, if the developers decide to make it a solid project, so
Okay.
they'll start attracting more investors into it, bringing more use cases into it.
Okay.
So, like for Doge now, Doge can Elon Musk, who is like the godfather of Doge,
Okay. Mm.
he prides himself as the godfather of Doge. He can say, he's the owner of X.
Yes.
Doge can now be a payment.
Okay. For verification for X.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yeah. You also mentioned some things about security and the rest. Now, of recent, we've had so much people talking about cybersecurity and the rest.
Okay.
So, would you say that those who have experience in cybersecurity when trading, they are not likely to fall into scams or something?
Okay, yes, sir, you have the knowledge of cybersecurity and coding. Um, it's an added advantage.
Okay,
Yes,
so an added advantage.
yes.
Okay. So basically, you've been able to tell us, your journey so far and how you're still going forward and the rest. Now, one thing that we are aware is that the um, cryptocurrency sector has actually come to stay.
Okay.
It's not going anywhere
Yes.
anytime soon. So everybody is somehow at the end of the day, you're just going to get involved into it. So aside from you trading crypto and the rest, are there other projects that you're currently working on or something? Like outside of you trading,
Okay.
what do you do?
Okay. You rightly introduced me while we were going on. While in school, I
Okay.
ventured into unionism.
Okay.
Yes. For me, unionism was a stepping stone because I
Okay.
have plans of going into secular politics.
Okay.
So yes, I
I should make sure that I get a photo with you before I have to start paying money to see you in future.
so yes, that's something I'm also working on.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So now, going back to you being in the crypto sector, would you say that there was a relationship between when you were a unionist at the university and what you're currently doing now? Do you still have those relationships that are helping you in your new field?
Yes, yes, I do. I do. My knowledge of crypto, I must say, was what helped me, was what announced me in school because I held different seminars, I held different trainings for people. So I did giveaways to, so it was easy for me when I now
Okay.
had intentions to contest.
Okay.
He's the one. Oh, no
Okay.
problem, carry go. So
So building relationship is very
very,
important.
very important.
Okay, so I would like you to talk to that young person. Just tell them two things you feel they should do. That young person, it's a new year. A lot of persons have set their goals. I want to make more money. And then oftentimes we just set those goals. We don't even know how to achieve them. Now, if that one person listening to this podcast is going to venture into crypto, what will you tell them?
Okay, firstly, like I stated earlier, if you want to go into crypto, you have to have that zeal. It should not be because you heard your friend made 10 million out of it.
Okay.
You want to also go and make 10 million because you go and you lose.
Okay.
Now you need to have the zeal first to learn,
Okay.
then you earn. Trust me, if you learn this skill,
Okay.
now this skill of trading, I think we center more on crypto. Now
Okay.
the art of trading, because it's an art,
Okay.
you need to be able to learn how to trade because trading also helps you in the physical world.
Like
But
in terms of negotiation.
yes, you'll be able to strike a balance.
Okay.
You'll be good at marketing. You'll
That's
be able
true.
to help achieve certain goals. Because
Okay.
if you give yourself as a trader a target that I want to achieve this, no matter what it is,
You want
you
to
are
meet up the
you want to meet up
target.
the target.
Okay, so they should have the zeal,
Yes, to learn.
invest in research,
Yes,
and be patient.
yes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Timothy. It was really, really lovely, having you in our podcast to talk about depression, talk about suicide, and then So we are telling young persons that as much as you want to go into cryptocurrency, please and please do your research, have a community. Yes, have a community, right? Because while you're trading, you're likely going to be experiencing one or two challenges. So have a community you can always fall back to. And above all, trust God, because when you start losing, which is not something you want to, but sometimes, hey, that's how the cryptocurrency industry is. You win, you lose. Bull or bullish. Thank you.